Hey everyone, how's it going? Robert here, and welcome back to more spooky content. Here we are with BizarreBub, and you can see version 83. It was released not that long ago, and let's just go.
On September 18th of 2023, a couple of friends are meeting up at a friend's house to practice for a dance recital. They'll be performing in a few days, so they want to make sure their dance is perfectly choreographed. Throughout the night, the friends record themselves dancing solo before eventually filming their collective dance. But fast forward to only a couple hours later, and something very strange happens.
Is this like taking place in like
the winter?
They
were playing a game inside a room when something pretty creepy happened. This is what was caught.
Up, middle, down.
Okay,
oh.
I'll do the...
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a 90s dance.
Let's do it. You can only move when the lights are off. You can't move when the lights are on. You have 5 moves to get to me. Are you ready?
Oh. That is creepy though. It's like a fun little game.
Oh.
That's hilarious.
Oh. All right. You have 5 moves to get to me.
What does that mean? Can't you like... Oh, because you have no idea when they're going to turn on lights. I get it. I get it.
Oh.
What?
Oh my god.
Turn the light on.
Sorry.
They turn the light back off.
Something fell, right?
Yeah.
It definitely sounded like something fell.
And it just fell off? Okay.
Fell? No, that's how this blew off. There's no way
it was
this
here.
Fell. Feel how heavy this
I
is.
don't know.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
it was sitting right here.
I was going to say, because that was a
Shouldn't touch
definite
it.
thud. Is that light shaking too?
Maybe it was like.
Wait. What?
Was that
No.
already
Why is that?
moving?
Oh my.
That's different. Yeah, that's
That was okay.
What?
No.
that's definitely wind. My professional opinion.
Oh my god. What is. Wait. I'm really scared. I'm really scared. What the fuck is probably like.
As if playing this game wasn't already creepy enough, this happens. Now, right before the
The
video
goose
ends,
was just
a light
done with
focused
everything.
right
It's
on
like
camera.
just stop.
Hearing this sound
Just
was enough to
stop.
silence the girls, as they already knew what it was. It was the same crystal cube that had dropped earlier. This was strange, considering that it was placed securely on the shelf and has never fallen until now. Casey, who was in this video, further adds that it seems to have flown off the shelf, given how far it landed on the floor. It's as though someone
That
or
was
something had flung it.
That was a sturdy
But
drop.
even stranger are the events that followed afterward. A ceiling lamp begins to move on its own, and a shelf door pops open out of nowhere. Understandably, the girls ran away in sheer panic. Now, they have yet to post more videos explaining the events of that night, but until then, it seems that this incident will have no conclusive answer on what exactly was captured in this video.
I can definitely see that. Definitely see that. Why
In
is
the
my
following
mouse still
video,
there?
a mother and her 2 children are standing
There
outside
you
their
go.
house after seeing something very alarming. They had just come back from walking outside when something on the 2nd floor window catches their attention. The family couldn't help but record this on the off chance that no one would
Look
believe
at that
them.
phone.
Using a flashlight they had brought along to their nightly walk, the family shines the window and sees this.
It's like bird
All
poop.
right, my daughter's room is up there, and we keep seeing some. All right, put your flashlight up.
Oh, like the curtain blinds. I can't tell if that was like glare or something. Something crazy is gonna
All right,
happen.
Flash it up there.
Ah.
Now it's gone. Put your flashlight down. Let's see if it'll do it again. All right, put it up. Hurry. Oh,
It appears that each time the light isn't on the window, the blinds move on their own.
Did I mention
But if you
Lord and
look
Savior
closely,
Wind?
You'll see that no fingers can be seen opening the blinds, let alone a figure behind the shades. The space appears to be empty, as if no one is there. Now, the children are definitely spooked by this incident, but not so much the mother, given her calm demeanor in the video. It could be that this odd occurrence has happened before, and thus explaining why she doesn't seem that fazed. But whether or not that's so, What happens next further demonstrates this incident as being truly odd. Have a
More?
look.
All right, let's see if it'll do it one more time, baby. Put your flashlight up. All right, let's go inside. Let's go inside. Let's go inside.
How is there...
All right, here's the
You're not gonna
upstairs.
call anyone?
I just want to show you guys. No one behind the door. Here's my daughter's room. It's a little messy, I'm sorry, but
Oh, it's
Just to
legit
show
just
you.
straight up the stairs.
here's the closet. I just want to show you there's nobody behind. Nobody in the closet. Here's the window right over here. Nobody. Not a single person up here.
The mother checks the room and shows that no one's there. Even before entering the space, she appears to be certain that no one is up there, as if she's already experienced this before. It goes without saying, but viewers find this to be pretty strange. If no one had been inside the room,
don't say.
then how were the blinds opening up? And why is it that each time the window is shined, they immediately close back up? With no further context or updates on this odd occurrence, it seems that we may never know what exactly was going on
It's
in
just
this
it's
video.
just fine. It's just
But
fine.
as always, you be the judge
is
on
fine.
what was captured in this footage.
Maybe they're just used to it at this point. You know, now they just live their days and they're just like, you know, they're trying to sleep and the ghost is just like opening and closing all the curtain blinds. And they just don't mind anymore. Maybe he pays rent and it's okay now, you know? 6.
In the following video, a mother is recording her daughter because of something very concerning that she just said. According to the daughter, someone or something is in the closet, moving inside. She was able to capture a glimpse of this movement from the gap beneath the closet door, but couldn't make out who or what was in there.
And they just have a
This
very
was extremely
large
concerning to the
mannequin
mother,
just
as
standing in
for
the
a
room.
while, they've been dealing with strange occurrences at home. They believe that a squatter is hiding in their house. Now, they had thought this for
Now
the longest
that's
time until something pretty creepy happened
different
recently.
level of creepy.
Although Cheryl, the mother, doesn't exactly say what happened, she now knows that something else is going on in the house. One day, Cheryl is sewing in her room when her daughter, who's playing with her toys right behind her, tells her that something had moved in the closet. She immediately grabs her phone and begins to record.
Yeah, I would too.
Just wanted to jump on really quick because I had to stop sewing. My daughter just said that something weird really happened, and we've been experiencing a lot of strange things lately, just different noises and stuff.
Those
Don't mind
mannequins.
my mannequins. I sew for a living, so
It makes sense, but
can you
like,
tell mommy what you just said?
I think there's something under the door.
Under the closet door? Is that what scared you?
besides the creepy mannequin. There is a porthole to the attic.
It's okay.
She's like, no.
I'm scared.
Let's go. Come on.
A creepy-looking mannequin begins to sway on its own before plummeting to the ground. Cheryl and her daughter are left shaken up, as neither of them were near the doll when it moved.
The mannequin
They were
literally
too
can't
far to
stand
have
for
done
this.
anything. Feeling totally baffled, they promptly rush out of the room in a panic frenzy. Now, it's worth noting that the reason Cheryl has mannequins in her bedroom is because she now works as a seamstress from home. The mannequins are there to display the dresses that she sews, but viewers believe that the figures are either cursed or haunted. Now, Cheryl
that one
doesn't
just couldn't
really think
handle
so,
it.
considering that strange things have been happening before she bought the mannequins. Only a few months ago, Cheryl's daughter is playing in her mother's room when this is captured.
Creepy surveillance cam footage Yay. Is the door gonna shut? Hmm. What are you looking at? We're like just we're just staying there for a while. The door's gonna shut. Predictable. You call yourself a ghost, you can't even do things that are unexpected. Are you gonna shut the whole way at least? Go ahead. Go ahead. No?
Cheryl's daughter walks over to the closet
Okay.
as though she heard a noise come from inside. She seemingly looks around to see what caused the noise, but finds nothing. Feeling a bit spooked, she walks out of her mother's room when all of a sudden, this happens. So then, just what exactly was caught on camera? Although Cheryl has yet to say what she thinks, many believe that something paranormal had occurred. But as with most videos, you be the judge on what was captured here. Was
Bit
something
spooked is
supernatural
fair.
caught on camera? Or was something else caught instead? At approximately 1 in the morning, a truck driver was driving down a road that not many drivers take for a certain reason. It is said that driving down this road is dangerous, as many accidents have occurred here before, and tragically, some of those accidents were fatal. Because of this, some believe that the road is cursed and should therefore be closed down permanently.
Okay.
But most drivers, like the one in this video, can't find an alternate route to their destination. They have no choice but to take this one. On August 18 of 2023,
I was gonna say the
Gaston
winner
Rodriguez and his
makes
co-driver
sense.
were taking this route when something pretty creepy happened. The two drivers are listening to some cheerful music to make their commute less frightening, when out of nowhere, they capture this.
Here comes the sun. Doo 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 doo. Yeah, pretty close. They're jamming. I was gonna say I didn't know if I saw anything on the right hand side. I wonder if it's gonna be like a deer or something. I'm not.
Down the road, there
I'm not
appears to be
surprised.
a moving figure darting across the dirt path before suddenly disappearing from sight.
Okay,
It
correct.
seems that neither driver had noticed the mysterious figure during this recording, but it was after watching this clip that they were left totally spooked. Who, or
Okay,
whatever this is,
okay.
just seems to come out of nowhere and then vanish before crossing over to the road.
Maybe
Knowing the
they
history of this
tripped.
route and the fatal accidents that have happened here, some believe that this might have been the spirit of a deceased victim who is still roaming about. But whether ghost or not, the footage alone is pretty strange. Just how exactly did this mysterious figure disappear from sight? Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive answer as to what was captured in this footage.
I feel like it's a rule that whenever you see ghost encounters, you have to have a camera that at least shoots in 480.
In this next video, a man named Bobby is watching a scary movie when a sudden noise is heard from inside his home. As it turns out, the noise had come from the cabinet behind Bobby. Feeling a bit spooked, he continues to record the case
Bobby?
as he has a hunch that something is about to happen.
A hunch
This cabinet,
in the hutch.
as Bobby states, is haunted. Now, this wouldn't be the first time that something like this has occurred. In previous videos, which I featured before, Bobby has documented things that he considers to be paranormal in nature, from his daughter's toys turning on by themselves, to bedroom doors seemingly opening on their own. Something about this place just doesn't seem right.
This person has more than one occurrence? Yeah, just leave the daughter sleeping in there.
Nah, get out of here, man.
Reasonable. It's a reasonable reaction. I thought I was going to shut the
appears that
door.
something highly unusual is taking place in Bobby's apartment. But just when things seem to be settling down, the following takes place. While being home alone and watching a scary movie, this happens.
Scary movies.
As I started hitting record, it stopped. And our neighbors and all that moved, so I know it's not them.
Something gonna move in there? What are we?
I hear footsteps again.
Ooh. That hit my headphones perfectly behind.
Please leave me alone.
Is that cabinet? Because that definitely sounds like it's coming from behind me. We're hitting the back left audio.
Yo.
This reminds me of something my friend Tyler would just be like, yo, that's crazy. And then that's the end of it. Thank you, BizarreBub, for that 5x speed.
Yo.
Did that slide in the background? Did you?
That thing just slid out too.
What is it? Did you see it? I didn't see it. Oh, okay, never mind. It's like a thingy that you put like newspapers and stuff in, I think.
Yo.
You know what? This object is too heavy for the wind, right? Electromagnetism.
Yo.
The footstep noises again. If someone was just kind of like breaking into your house, you wouldn't be able to tell. You'd just be like, "Stop playing games. I'm trying to eat or something," and you wouldn't be able to tell if it's a ghost or somebody else.
You do it again? Yo.
We're getting in the
good
Ouija
on
board
that,
stuff right
man.
here.
That thing just tried to pull open again.
Though they probably should at this point get a priest,
While doing his best to
exorcist,
remain calm, Bobby
or just get a
captures
Ouija
footage
board
of
and
the
tell it to
cabinet
leave.
doing something on its own. The doors on the cabinet begin to rattle, as if someone was trying to pry them open, and shortly after, the sound of the latch being released from the cabinet door is heard. To Bobby, it seems that something supernatural is happening with the cabinet, or at least the space it's in, as other nearby
Just
objects
the
start moving
cabinets.
on their own. To this day, Bobby continues to experience strange happenings at home.
What's with
and just
people
like
and
previous
creepy
occurrences,
dolls?
this one has left him beyond
The
spooked.
seamstress makes sense, but still, like other random humanoid large objects in the house, like what?
In the city of Krugerstorp, South Africa, a mysterious video was
These
filmed
are
by a
pretty
real
good,
estate
though.
agent who was touring a property for sale. It isn't known if the house in this video has been sold yet, but considering what happens in this clip, it may just be that no one will be buying this house anytime soon. Apparently, something very freaky was caught on camera. Take a look.
What do we got? Are we gonna guess someone inside the house knocking, or I honestly don't know. I don't know what to expect with this. I'm gonna guess glimpse. I'm gonna go with we see a glimpse of somebody somewhere. Honestly, that would be kind of creepy though, getting like doing tours of houses alone. Ooh. I was right. We didn't see that? That breath though, maybe they did.
After watching the video, the real
Oh,
estate
after
agent
watching
was
the
shocked to
video.
see that someone was in the house. They don't recall ever seeing anyone else inside, but apparently, based on the footage, someone was there. Or, so it seems.
It looks like a
Looking
head
at the video
flail
again,
and like
it appears that
hand,
whoever this was just suddenly disappears.
or maybe
As quickly
just
as they
full
appear,
hand. I don't
they
know.
vanish without a sign. Although it's unknown what the agent thinks, viewers believe that something paranormal was caught on camera.
And they had to go
But
through the rest of that
I'll
house.
leave it to you to decide if that's so.
Because this was
Just
the very
who
beginning.
or what was inside this house. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out
Yeah,
and include in the
I'm
next
leaving these in.
compilation, you can send
Because
them
why
over to
not?
scaryvideos444 at gmail.com.
Support
That being
BizarreBub.
said, let's get back to the video.
Support me. Yeah, let's go. Let's go number 2. Number
On
2.
March
I'm a little
20th of
sad this is about to
2023,
end.
A very peculiar video was uploaded by a grandmother who was looking over at the footage captured by her doorbell camera. The recording was taken late at night when no one at home had been awake.
Isn't it funny
according
how
to the
just like
grandma,
normal things
whatever
look
was caught
so
on camera
creepy?
couldn't have been her
But
or
at
her
night?
spouse who resides with her. Now the house they live in isn't thought to be haunted, as nothing strange or unexplainable has occurred there before. If anything unusual was happening, they would forbid their grandchildren from coming over. But despite having doubts that strange things would ever happen, they captured this. It's around 3:20 in the morning when their doorbell camera records something pretty creepy.
The witching hour. Near the witching hour, I should say. Did we really just start off like that? We really started off the video like that. We didn't like ease into it. We didn't like. I mean, they gave us a DL, but like, because it looked like someone went out the door.
It appears that a small white figure dashes out the front door before disappearing into the dark. But then, moments later, something else appears on camera. An odd-looking silhouette can be seen just a few feet away, moving in a strange manner, as if it was floating above ground. Naturally, its uncanny movement has left the grandparents beyond spooked, but they were more concerned about seeing their front door open, as if someone or something was in their place. Although they can't seem to explain the events of that night,
I wonder if they had like a
they've taken
storm
safety
door.
measures to ensure no one or nothing breaks into their house. Yet still, the question remains, who or what had been inside their home, and just what in the world was this?
It's like a small child running out the front door or something like that. Don't know what that is.
In this last video, two friends are playing with a doll that, according to them, does something pretty strange. The video starts off with both friends playing with the doll, hoping it would do the thing that it usually does. However, while recording the figurine, they notice that its eyes are a different color.
What does
For
it
some
usually
reason,
do?
its blue eyes, initially seen at the start of the clip, are now completely black. They continue to record the doll when this is captured.
Bro, they're like filming with a tater. Come
Why is
on.
there black on here? Why aren't
She
they blue?
turned this way.
Why
I've
is-
seen that.
Look at this. Look at her eyes.
I thought they're gonna be like teenage boys.
They're black. Her eyes are like real light blue.
And she completely stopped moving just a second. See? She did it again.
Hey, Marissa.
She just, look. That fan is still blowing and she's stopping. See? See?
Yeah. That's so creepy.
Yeah, it is.
It kind of is.
Stand anywhere else on the table.
No, I've tried it in 3 or 4 places up here and she won't do it. Let's see something.
Oh,
I did not do that. I'm freaking out.
Somehow, the doll
That's
turns
fair.
by itself after being moved around. According to them, it seemingly doesn't like being placed in a certain spot. It's for this reason
Electro.
that it turns away on its own.
Magnetism.
Now the friends have tried explaining this, but it seems that nothing plausible comes to mind. They have no clue as to how the doll moved on its own. Unfortunately,
I
with
explained
no
it.
further info on this video,
I explained it.
It seems that this incident will
It
remain a
also
mystery.
explains the
But
eyes.
aside from this encounter, there's
The
no
electro
denying that
part
the
of
doll's
the
appearance is
magnetism
pretty
changed
creepy.
the eyes.
Paranormal or not, this doll has to be the stuff of nightmares. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also,
Sad
if you
it's
haven't
over.
already
I'm
done
sad it's
so,
over.
please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. That being said, until next time, peace.
Okay. That was it for this video of BizarreBubs and for the 3rd video of Spooktober, right? Yeah. I hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're watching it at home in the dark. It didn't have to be at home. It could just be in the dark. The dark is kind of what makes it. Which I kind of have to have the lights on in order to film everything. maybe I'll dim them next time. Really set the mood. However, this was a good episode. It was creepy. There's a ton of like solid things happening, right? The only like odd one might have been like that elusive like one in the truck, but still you could still see it. It reminds me of that like truck one that we saw with the flash of light and the people just like disappearing once he's out. All right, but thank you for watching. That's going to be it for this episode. If you haven't checked out the memberships, I have member-only videos, and I'm trying to do things just for members to make that little extra special, you know what I'm saying? And also, it helps me out greatly because my house just wants to apparently implode on itself. So, yes. All right, but thank you for watching. Stay tuned for other episodes in Spooktober. I do love BizarreBub videos, don't get me wrong. I do want to branch out. I need to think what? I need to think about it a little bit more. So if you have suggestions, just let me know. Put it in the comments. I would love to see other creepy, spooky things. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Have yourself a good night. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Edwin Andy nga. Edwin Andy nga.